Hello, welcome to Supreme Online Marketer. I'm Christina. Thank you for joining me today. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a few very important items you need to know about AVA Keywords, which may be the reason why you're not making any sales. But before I begin, if this is your first time here on the channel, I would like to invite you to click on that big red button below and subscribe. And be sure to leave a comment saying I've subscribed. And don't forget to click on the bell icon too, so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. So with those things out of the way, let's get started. If you're watching this video right now, you may be someone who has set up your AVA keywords and are not closing any sales and want to know why, right? Or you may be someone who has not set up your AVA keywords yet and are curious to find out what you need to know before you do. So, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, there are a few very important items you need to know. One thing you need to understand about AVA keywords is that they're only triggered after your prospect receives the 3 initial messages sent to them by the system after they've opted in, because they need to give AVA permission to send them messages. And these 3 initial messages cannot be customized if you're an AVA Basic member. Keep that in mind as I continue. So let's say you placed a post or an advert somewhere and you've asked your prospect to text your AVA number with a specific keyword like info. When they text you with the word info, they'll receive the 3 initial messages sent by the system, not the response you've created for the keyword info. Does that make sense? If you recall, the first message that goes out asks them permission for AVA to send them messages. Then the second message asks them for their first and last name. And the last message provides them with your link to the presentation. Do you recall seeing these messages? So unless your prospect is specifically told to enter a keyword after they receive this third message, they will not know to reply with it at this point. So what will most likely happen is that they'll click on the link to the presentation. Therefore, they will not get the response you've set up in your back office for that keyword. So if you're wondering why no one is joining, this may be the reason why. And once again, before I move on, keep in mind that these 3 initial messages cannot be customized if you're an AVA Basic member. So if you set up your AVA keywords to close your sales for you, understand that your keywords will not be triggered by your prospect texting your AVA number for the first time with the keyword you've prompted them to text your AVA number with. Does that make sense? But the good news is I found a way around this. So stick around because I'm going to share it with you a little later in this video. But for now, I want to discuss AVA keywords for a business owner. If you're trying to promote AVA to a business owner, I would highly suggest you promote AVA Plus, because with AVA Plus, you're able to customize these messages, and by doing so, you won't need to advise your prospect to enter the keyword after they've received a third message. Unless the business owner you're promoting AVA Basic to is going to promote it as a reseller to their current customers as well. I'll give you an example. Let's say you're promoting AVA Basic to a beauty expert and they want to use AVA Basic to confirm their clients' appointments. If this business owner has regular clients and feels comfortable enough to share this opportunity with them, then what they can do is mention it to them and let them know that they will first have to opt in to receive messages from AVA before this business owner can start using AVA to confirm appointments. So what will happen is after the business owner has introduced AVA to their customers, they will need to call or text the business owner's AVA phone number, opt in, and once they've opted in, the business owner can then start sending them confirmation messages using the keywords they've set up in their back office. Does that make sense? If you don't understand, feel free to comment below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Now, like I mentioned before, Unless your prospect is specifically told to enter a keyword after they receive the 3 initial messages, they will not get the response you've set up in your back office for that keyword. Now, remember I said I found a way around this? Well, my suggestion would be to either have your prospect call instead of having them text your AVA number. Or if you want to use AVA Keywords to close a sale for you, then I would highly suggest you do the following. What I did and what I suggest you do as well is to create a message with any of the keywords you've customized in your back office in your 24-hour message that goes out. So by putting it in the 24-hour message, they'll receive your keyword response once they reply to it. Does that make sense? Isn't that great? And this business owner can also use a 24-hour message the same way. If they choose to send out offers to those customers who've opted in, to send them messages, right? Now, keep in mind that the 24-hour message will only go out to your prospects after they've opted in, meaning people who've entered their phone number but didn't actually sign up, okay? So let's say in your 24-hour message, you say something like this. Hi, I saw you showed interest. If you would like more information and would like to start getting paid $100 over and over again, feel free to reply info. Thank you and have a great day. So when they reply with the word info, they'll receive the response for it. Does that make sense? If you're not clear and have a question, feel free to comment below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Okay, let's move on and talk a little bit more about keywords. When you create keywords, you want to make sure not to use any special characters. This is very important. Otherwise, it will show up as code once received by your prospect. And these responses will have certain characters that will not make sense. So the special characters I've been advised not to use are the following: the $, a dash, quotes, the tilde, the one you use in the words don't, won't, can't. You get the picture. Oh, and if you cannot use the enter key, it will come out as an RN, the letter R and the letter N. And your 24-hour message should not have special characters either, as it will not go out. I'm going to repeat that again. If you put any special characters in your 24-hour message, it will not go out. So once again, if you're wondering why no one is joining, this may be a reason why. So be sure to go into your back office and make sure that your 24-hour message does not contain any special characters, including the $. Now, this is what I've placed in my response for the word info. So it has all the keywords I've set up in my back office, which will provide them with more information on how AVA works. You'll see here that I've provided my prospect with all the keywords in my back office. They will receive the following message in response to the word info, okay? Hi, welcome to AVA. Please choose from the following options for more information on AVA. Type AVA to get to know her better. Type facts to know why she's highly recommended for your business. Type how to see how simple and straightforward AVA is. Then I go on to ask them to type customize, price, subscription, affiliate, and others. And I have responses for each one of these, as well as descriptions for each one of these. So when they respond or they reply with one of these keywords that I've set up in my back office, the response for each one of these keywords will be sent to them. So as you can see, I've pretty much covered every question a prospect may ask or would want to learn more about. Does that make sense? So you may want to set up your keywords this way in order for all of your keywords to get triggered. Now, make a note of the following keywords as they're already are being used by the system and will take priority over yours. So be sure not to use the following keywords. Are you ready? Join, help, yes, and stop. Did you make a note of those? Okay. And one last thing I need to mention is before placing ads or posting any of these on any of your marketing materials, I highly suggest that you test all of your keywords out to make sure they're working properly. And be sure to test out your 24-hour message as well to make sure it goes out. Okay? Are we clear so far? I hope that was clear enough. But if you still have questions, feel free to rewind this video, watch it again. Then if you still have questions, comment below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Now, for those of you who have no clue which keywords or responses to use, I'll be more than happy to send you a list with keyword and responses to promote AVA. Just send me a direct message to Facebook Messenger by clicking a link below. So, to summarize, the items you need to keep in mind are that your customized AVA keywords will only get triggered after your leads have received the 3 initial messages, because your leads need to give AVA permission to send them messages, right? Remember that? And these 3 initial messages cannot be customized if you're an AVA Basic member. Another thing is that if you're looking to promote AVA to a business owner, I would suggest promoting AVA Plus to them, unless the business owner you're promoting AVA Basic to is also going to promote it as a reseller to their current customers. Another thing I went over is to either have your prospect call instead of having them text your AVA number. Or if you want to use your AVA keywords to close a sale for you, then what I suggest you do is to create a message with any of these keywords you've customized in your back office and use them in your 24-hour message. And remember that the 24-hour message will only go out to your prospect after they've opted in, meaning people who enter their phone number but didn't actually sign up, okay? And when you create keywords, you want to make sure not to use any special characters. Otherwise, they will show up as code once received by your prospect. And these responses will have certain characters that will not make sense. So be sure not to have any special characters in keyword responses or in your 24-hour message, as your 24-hour message will not go out. And in regards to your keywords, be sure not to use join, help, yes, and stop as your keywords, because these are already in use by the system and they will take precedence over yours. And last but not least, be sure to test all of your keywords out and your 24-hour message to make sure they're working properly. Okay? So listen, I really hope this helped you understand what to do and what not to do when it comes to AVA keywords. Now, if you really enjoyed this video today, if you got some value from it, let me know by giving me a thumbs up and let me know what you thought in the comments below. And like I mentioned before, if this is your first time here on the channel, I would like to invite you to click on the big red button below and subscribe. And don't forget to click on that bell icon too, so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.